Baseball has traditionally been called America's pastime, but it has yet to find a home in Europe, where soccer, or football, is king. Yet even soccer's multi-billion-dollar industry is now looking to expand itself into new markets, primarily in the US and China. How do these sports make a name for themselves in a market where the playing field is anything but level?
It's not easy. It's definitely not easy.
Juan Garcia Puig is the head coach and general manager for the Valencia Astros professional baseball team. But building interest in baseball has met several challenges, including grabbing the attention of the next generation.
Many of us are involved in education, so we use the contacts we have to promote the sport within primary and secondary schools. During the whole school year, every week we have a good 300 to 400 kids coming to the baseball field and learning or discovering what baseball is for the first time in their lives.
Despite the great numbers of kids coming to practice, many of them never come back.
You need to get a good 3,000 to 4,000 kids come and participate in these activities to get maybe 20 or 30 kids to sign up.
The reason for the sharp drop-off is simple.
It's not a traditional sport in Spain, and many of the better athletes are already involved in other sports. The best athletes in Spain play soccer or basketball.
Even with all the challenges, Puig remains undeterred in his task.
It's not easy, but we still have to try.
Many soccer clubs want to expand their fan bases around the globe and find new ways to bring young talent into their organization. The Villarreal Yellow Submarines are doing that by setting up soccer academies both at home and abroad under the direction of Juan Anton de Salas.
The population is small, so when we're talking about an elite club like Villarreal, compared to other clubs, if other clubs had like a boarding school, like a residence, they would have like around 50 places, more or less, for the kids. We have 110, meaning that we are aware that we need to bring people from other places in Spain, even other places in Europe.
Villarreal's third American academy will be in the Midwestern city of Lincoln, Nebraska.
For us, Nebraska has been a big deal. It's just the third setup that we have arranged in the US. We started a couple of years ago conversations with our first, I wouldn't say academy, it's more like a school. They're working with kids around the area, very engaged with the community. That's what we love.
For some, the decision to come to Nebraska may be surprising, but Anton thinks it is the perfect move.
Why not? When you think of being European, obviously as a tourist in the US, you think of big cities, you think of New York, you think of Chicago, LA, Miami, and we got that covered. But what about the real America? What about the grassroots, What are all the kids that are going to be the professionals in the next decade?
Both men have a lot of work to do to grow their respective sports, but are optimistic about the future.
We're very excited about it. Hopefully in the next couple of years, we'll tell you that it's being an amazing story.